Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sarah and you're on Sarah's Corner. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, please don't make it your last. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. On this channel, I do a lot of videos around motherhood, just being a baby girl, a young girl living in Nigeria, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So in today's video, I'll be telling you guys how I grew my baby's bald spots. So basically, I'm sure this is the case with a lot of moms. Your baby is born with a head full of hair in all their glory. I'll be attaching pictures as much as possible. So yeah, so she's born with like a head full of hair, and then as time went by, she started balding, especially at the back, in the middle, especially the back and the middle, not really the front, but she was getting bald. This became a thing of concern for me, and I just wanted to see what I could do to help her hair grow back. Like, it was really trimming. Like I said, if I can attach pictures, I'll do just that. So I decided to do some research, and what I found out on different places, like I read so many articles, checked other videos, and just saw what could help me, and I picked some things here and there, and I tried to put them in place, and now her hair is basically full. Like, there's just very little spots back, but I'm sure, like, she's just about to be one. I'm sure she'll finish growing it in due time, and she hasn't been having any extra shedding, so it's just the spots that were already bald that haven't finished filling up completely. So yeah, let me take you guys through it. When my baby was born, I was using Aveeno, the Aveeno set, the head to toe wash for her initially. Then I changed to the Boots baby wash when I realized that she had very dry skin, and like the Aveeno set wasn't moisturizing enough. It wasn't even moisturizing at all. I felt it's for maybe combination to medium skin. I'm not sure, you can do your research on it, but it just wasn't working for my baby. So I started using like the Boots set for her, and they also have a head to toe wash. They don't have a shampoo, so I was using that soap to wash my baby's hair. The same soap she was washing on her body, I was using it to wash her hair. So when I did some research, I realized that there's a reason why some brands are specifically made for black children's hair. So if you're washing hair of like a white child with those brands, I'm sure it will work perfectly well, because it's not made specifically for our type of hair, our hair texture, and really what their hair suffers from is grease. So if all you're trying to do is reducing grease in your baby's hair, then that's perfectly fine. But if you have Afro or Afro Latina hair and you need to like wash that baby's hair, they actually need brands that are formulated for African or black hair. Yeah, you get my drill. So I started doing some research, and I saw this shampoo. This is the Shea Moisture. Yeah, so it's the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil baby wash and shampoo. So yeah, basically it doesn't have to be this coconut oil, but this Shea Moisture brand. I did my research. I saw advice on Cantu. I also saw advice on another brand that I actually used, but the reviews for this shampoo were quite good, and it's actually quite easy to get in Nigeria. So I bought it. I don't think the price is still on it, but I think it's like 5,000 or 4,500, something like that. And do you know she has been using this shampoo since I transitioned to it, and it's still this plenty. So like your child can, like, you cannot even see it. It's literally, yeah, it's literally here. It's still so plenty, and she basically had been using this for almost 6 months now, either 4 or 6 months. Yeah, so it's a great buy. Yes, the shampoo is one thing, but the very first thing is reducing the number of washes. I was literally washing her hair every single day, and I was washing her hair each time she was bathing, and she bathes twice a day. I know some parents say you should bathe your child once a day. Some parents even say you should bathe your child once in 3 days. However you do it, but I was bathing my baby twice a day, and I was washing her hair twice a day. So you can imagine the amount of dryness for our hair type. You can't actually wash it every day. Even white people don't wash their hair every day. I don't know why I thought I should be washing her hair every day. You know, when like your African mom is like, oh, and you need to clean baby very well, wash the hair, wash this, and you're not washing it every single day. So that wasn't working for her. So I stopped washing it every day. I have Saturdays as her wash day, so I wash her hair once a week, and I use this shampoo, and I've absolutely loved the results. Even like when you wash it after rinsing it, it still feels moisturized. I have not incorporated a conditioner for her yet, and I'll tell you why on my next product, why I haven't incorporated a conditioner, but this has worked very well for me. You can also try it out. In line with the washing, I bought a moisturizer for her. So initially I used to use what do you call it, her baby oil on her hair, normal baby oil. I was literally rubbing baby oil on her hair. Another thing is not for our hair. I'm even sure like it helped in breaking her hair further. It does nothing to moisturizing and protecting the hair at all. So I don't know why we rub that thing on kids' hair. Like I understand that you can put it here for this their is it fontanelle or whatever they call it, but to use it on her hair, it really didn't make sense. So I stopped that and I bought this product, which is the Aunt Jackie's baby curls. So this is basically a moisture rich curling and twisting custard. So my baby has very curly hair, just like me. Okay, when I say very curly, you'll be thinking it's like very neat curls. No, it's actually quite loose curls, but like her hair is curly and quite soft. So she needed something that would work for curly hair, and this is for curly hair. So this retails for 4,950 naira. So that's basically 5,000 naira. Then maybe slightly more depending on the supermarket you buy it. But I started using this for her hair. So after I wash her hair, I would use this on her hair. Even on days that it's not her hair wash day, I would use this as a moisturizer. But because it helps with detangling, and yeah, it basically helps with detangling. So I felt like I don't need to be using a conditioner for her for now. I will be using this, and I've been using this on her hair, and her hair absolutely loves it. Like once I put it on her hair, it goes to its normal texture when her hair is wet, which is actually quite curly. And yeah, it has been doing so well. I think this is the second or third, I think this is the third tub we've bought so far, but this tub will last you at least 2 months, and that's for someone that uses it almost every day. As she's growing and she's making hair, like she does protective styles that last maybe a day or two, she uses it less than before. But yeah, this is basically what we've been using. Next thing are the tools you use on your baby's hair. So you know when you buy this baby set, they come with like quite small combs for baby. I don't think they're formulated for afro hair, because we and truly white children hair, that's all they need. So I needed to like buy a like wide tooth comb, and I bought a couple. I only have 2 here, but it's all you need. I bought this one, which is quite wide, you can even see me across it, and I bought this other one. So these are like the major combs I use on her hair, and she has other combs for like parting and all of that, but I don't use them to comb her hair. So these are the ones I started using. You can try like any normal very wide tooth comb that you know, because this reduces breakage. Like when you comb the baby's hair, it doesn't break and shed as much as when you use the other combs that are like tiny, those baby combs. I don't think they should be baby combs, but yeah. So this. Then when I was growing her hair, I wasn't actually doing protective styles because her hair was actually not that long. Then I forgot to say that I actually cut her hair. Like I just shaved her head, and I was like, let's start all that fresh, let's lose all damaged hair. I completely shaved her bald, and I started the process all over again. So it's when I started the process all over again, I started using all these things: the shampoo, the conditioner, the loose combs, and all of that. So at that point, I wasn't doing protective styles. If you see my hairs, my baby's hair texture, which is quite similar to mine, it's very well, I'll just attach. It's not 4C. I don't think it's 4B. It may be 4A or 3B safe. I would attach it, you see. So it doesn't actually hold twist or braids or whatever. It will just loose. Yeah, just on your own. So wearing even down into like doing protective styles. So the next thing was I saw a lot of advice on using silk pillows. So I couldn't actually get a silk material. You can try it. I didn't use pillows for my babies, if I'm honest. I allow her to sleep without pillows because they are also a hazard sometimes. They tell you don't put baby on pillow and all that. So she sleeps on a flat surface, but her bed is slightly raised up. So I was like, if I'm not going to be able to get a satin this thing for your pillow, the next thing would be to get satin fabric for her bed sheet. But I can't lie, I have no idea on what is real satin. So even if I was to go to the market and say I want to buy satin and they sell something else for me, I won't know. So I checked all these baby pages, and they were selling all this natural hair. They were selling this satin bonnets. I don't even know if this thing inside is satin, to be honest. It's try to way bonnet, and I was using it for her. So in the nights I'll pop this on her head and she'll sleep with it just to reduce friction. But if you have access to getting satin sheets, that will actually be way better than this, because sometimes we just pull it off and I can't be stressing baby to put it back. It was useful, but not as useful as an actual satin bed sheet. And then when they are growing, I'll actually try and get satin pillows for her just to help her, yeah, help preserve this beauty. So yeah, I would advise you get satin pillows, satin bed sheets, and if possible a certain hair tie just to protect your baby's hair. Last but not least, in terms of styling your baby's hair, you don't also want to do hairstyles that are prone to cutting or damaging or shedding of hair. So I did very simple hairstyles, and I started with using this type of bands, rubber bands for her. They're not actually rubber bands, like they are more of cotton material or whatever. Sure, everybody knows these things. I was using these ones for her hair because they don't actually, like, you know, when you use normal rubber bands, it cuts hair, but these ones don't cut the hair, so it really preserves it. And because she was small, I also want something that would be like tight or whatever, so I preferred using this. So as she has started growing, I've now graduated her to using these bands. But these bands, they are completely different from the ones they use for us when we are kids. They don't actually damage. Like, they are so soft. Let me open it. They are so soft that they would snap. Like, instead of the hair to snap, these ones will snap. Like, it seems strong, but they really don't hold the hair. So when you use it for her to do different hairstyles, when you're taking it out, it literally comes off without cutting your child's hair. I started implementing these steps and I saw massive, I mean massive change. My baby's hair was just growing back to back, front, middle, back, everywhere hair. There's some hairstyles that we couldn't even do for her before, but now, like, she's just rocking different hairstyles. I will attach different pictures so you guys can see. And yeah, her hair grew back and it's still growing, and I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, this is basically the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed these tips. Please let us know in the comment section down below what you did to grow your baby's hair so we can all learn from it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do remember to subscribe, share and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.